The start of a new day in the animal kingdom is like the beginning of a new life. It's full of uncertainty. As the hunter moves in for its next meal, the hunted stays on high alert, ready to run, for nobody knows what's lurking in the bushes around. Africa is home to hundreds of thousands of animals. Talk of the adorable small creatures, the masters of the air, and those that are born to run. Well fellas, join me in today's video as we talk about Africa's most famous animals, the Big Five. Don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Butterfly and click the bell button for more amazing content. Let's get going. Number 5. Rhino. At the mention of the word rhino, many people think of the Triceratops dinosaur, which is a close resemblance of this adorable African creature. But the truth is, the two are not related at all, as rhinos belong to the mammal family and divided into two species, the black and white rhino. Both the rhino species are known for their aggressive behavior towards a potential threat, and this is because they have poor vision. As a result, rhinos will attack anything that threatens them, including trees and even rocks. They, however, have an excellent hearing and a good sense of smell to make up for this poor vision. Rhinos are most famous for their long horn that can grow up to 5 feet long. And as if that's not enough, they can also weigh up to 5,000 pounds. So in short, you don't want to mess with the rhino. Number 4. The leopard. This big fierce cat is known for its distinctive spots, known as rosettes, and this make it camouflage well with the tall savanna grass, making it harder for prey and even tourists to spot. Leopards are not social animals, therefore they lead a solitary and quiet life, preferring to spend the day on a branch somewhere up in a tree, studying the behavior of their prey. The leopard is the smallest and least seen of the Big Five, but I can guarantee you that they definitely have a bigger personality than yours. So don't you find yourself petting one, because the story won't end well. When leopards complete a successful hunt, they carry their meal up the tree to a really high branch, making sure nothing will bother them as they eat. Man, doesn't that remind you of that one friend who only shares their food when it doesn't taste good? Food for thought. The way the leopard is adapted to this savanna life is that they can stay alive, because animals like lions can easily bully them off their catch, so it's easier for them to eat up in a tree. Number 3. The buffalo. Also known as the Cape buffalo or the African buffalo. These cow-like animals belong to the bovine family. However, they are nowhere near as friendly as their cousin the cow or even the water buffalo. These tend to have a very bad temper and an unpredictable personality, especially the old male buffaloes, as they have been recorded charging at tourists. The sole reason I'd want to stay away from the buffalo is their sharp horns that converge to form a plate-like feature on their forehead, and this feature is known as the boss and is only found in male buffaloes. Buffaloes are also famous for their strong team spirit, as they can work together to fight off lions and even go an extra mile to get revenge on a lion that has killed one of them. Considering that the lion is their primary predator, it's understandable why they are so protective of their herd, because let's be honest, the lion doesn't get fazed by the faint-hearted. They've adapted to this savanna lifestyle, and many predators even tremble at the thought of a buffalo. Lions themselves have to think twice before choosing to pounce, because if they do, they might even end up a meal for the vultures. Number 2. The elephant. This obviously is the biggest animal in the Big Five and is arguably the most famous of them all. In some cultures, the elephant is known as the king of the jungle, as no predator has the guts to attack a full-grown elephant. Elephants are huge in size and can weigh as much as 10 tons, while their tusks can grow up to 10 feet long. Many plant species in the savanna have evolved seeds that are dependent on elephants as a form of dissemination after they eat them, and about a third of African savanna plants are dispersed this way. Elephants live in matriarchal herds, and just like the buffalo, they are so protective of their young. When they feel threatened, they form a circle with the weakest in the middle, and this formation always works. The biggest threat to elephants is the hunter and his gun. As a result, they are endangered, and this makes me so sad, because I also want my grandkids to get to see these majestic African creatures. Fun fact about elephants, just like humans, they are either right or left tasked. But whatever you do, if you piss off an elephant, don't you ever find yourself on the more dominant side. Number 1. The lion. Widely known as the king of the jungle, the lion sits on top of the food chain. But hey, in case you didn't know, these fellas are nowhere near as friendly and cuddly as you might have thought after watching The Lion King. Lions are the only social big cats, and they live in prides of almost up to 40. Like what many might believe, lions don't have a king. They're egalitarian, and they have no permanent social hierarchy. Female lions stay in the pride they are born into, while most lions are like freelancers, only joining a pride when they successfully fight and defeat the current male leader of that pride. They usually live alone in small groups of bachelor males known as coalitions. The female lions perform the hunting duties and rarely get help from the male members. But when the hunt is complete, the males eat first. There is popular belief that the darker the lion's mane is, the more appealing they are to female lions, and the more intimidating they are to other rival male lions. Gentlemen, it's not a surprise to me that lions sit on the top of the food chain, as they have the strength and determination to take down animals as big as a Cape buffalo. They are the second largest cat in the world, and to me that commands a lot of respect. A full-grown male lion can grow up to 400 pounds, while a female reaches almost 300 pounds. Well fellas, this brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't watched my previous videos about hyenas, make sure to check it out.